Hello everyone. So today I will be talking on attrition, its insights and solution. Let me show you one picture. So in this picture, you can see employees are walking out of the organization and it is termed as employee attrition. So attrition is basically when an employee left the organization with their consent or without their consent is termed as employee attrition. Now I'll show you a second picture. In this picture, you can see employees are happily engaged at their workplace, willing to work in the organization for a long time, and it is termed as stable workforce and called as retention. So attrition is a significant challenge for today's organization. We'll see how we can transform the organization from first picture to second picture. So when I say attrition, does this impact employee and organization both sides? Yes. And how? So let's say few of the employees from organization A left and joined the organization B. It's their new workplace. And they need to prove themselves from the scratch to their new employer, new manager, building the rapport with the new colleagues, adjusting to the new workplace. If they relocated to other city, then they need to adjust for the new city life, city food, climatic conditions and whatnot. But what about the organization? So, the employees has left the organization here, and if they are working in the project, now remaining team members need to shoulder the workload, which resulting in the delay in delivery, loss of productivity, recruitment cost to recruit the new hire, training cost, onboarding cost, relocation expenses, whatnot. So, in an organization, on what hierarchy level does this attrition prevalent more? Sorry. For this research, I spoke with many of the employees at the corporate, especially who are in leadership position, and I referred to many research articles, journals, published data in the public website. As per my understanding, and for this question, I know many of the people who are sitting here know the answer. It does more exist in young professional levels. But why? See, there are many reasons for attrition to happen, but we'll just discuss few reasons today. Because attrition is like an ocean. If I start speaking about it, it might take entire day, entire week as well. We'll just discuss drop of the ocean only. So few reasons, what I listed today is lack of understanding of the job role, occupation pressure, lack of recognition. We'll just discuss one by one. So first I'll speak about lack of understanding of the job role. So whatever I'm going to tell today is not only from the research but my personal experience as well. Throughout my career, I have interviewed many candidates. And I spoke with the candidates who left the organization within a short period of time and has changed the organizations frequently. When I asked them what are the reasons, most of the candidates has given me this reason. When I'm applying for the job in the early stage of their career, they more concentrated on the pay scale rather than understanding the job role. Even as a fresher, I have done that, trust me. And that's okay. If we landed in the correct organization where our job aligns with our passion, I would like to stay for a long time. And I have scored a good one. But that is not a condition. I'm finding difficulty to adjust to the job there. Then I would like to look for the other job, right? So what we can do to mitigate this? What are the solutions? So let's say I have 5 ice cream cups in front of me with 5 different flavors in it. Mango, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, pistachio. By looking at it, I cannot say chocolate would be my favorite or strawberry will be delicious. to know which ice cream would suit my taste. I need to taste it, right? By having spoonful of each ice cream, I can say, yes, chocolate is best, strawberry is delicious. Similarly, to understand which job aligns our passion, we need to experience that. And how? Internships. Internships would give us the better clarity of the job role. These days, organizations are rolling the red carpet for interns. They are looking for fresh, passionate minds, test the waters, contribute their ideas, and of course, learning from their mistakes as well. Same way, colleges are also encouraging the students to pursue the internships in the last 2 years of degree. Utilize that opportunity. And see, it would be better than Googling what does business analyst do, what happens in HR, what happens in marketing. Recently, I spoke with few interns and I have asked them to share their experience before and after internship. Before internship, as I said, they used to Google what happens in industry. But after internship, they describe their internship experience as career GPS, which means this internship helped them to discover the better way for their career path. Try it if you want to. Until and unless you try, you don't know. So to summarize this in one line, I would say, experience is the best teacher and internship is the perfect classroom for freshers. Now let's move on to occupation pressure and lack of recognition. In a job, when I say occupation pressure, work pressure means there are many reasons to cause the work pressure. So if I'm working as an employee in an organization, and if my work activities are taking more time than I expected, resulting in the delay in the delivery of the results, it causes me pressure. I feel like I'm not doing anything. And if I feel like I'm learning nothing, my career is stuck here, no progress in my career, which causes me pressure on my career growth, right? Despite putting all these efforts, skipped lunch breaks, skipped coffee breaks, late night workings, 100% commitment to the work, and I'm not receiving the recognition which I deserve, I would be thinking of changing the job. So what we can do to mitigate this? If organization customize the policies according to the employee needs, like training policies, offering training programs, conducting the workshops, which helps the employees to upskill themselves, get promoted in their workplaces, and complete their work more efficiently, creates the trust among the employees on their employers. And employees feel that, yes, my organization is taking care of me, taking care of my needs. Right? So for the recognition, it can be monetary, non-monetary, and a heartfelt thank you would also work. So our mother made us a delicious food. And if we acknowledge her efforts and say, yes, you are the best, you made me delicious food, I love it, thank you. Mothers won't expect it. But these words definitely would bring a smile on their face. Same way, recognition works like a magic wand. Wave it, you will see lot of happier employees. See, these are the small changes which I told are not new ones. Most of the people know it. And I would not say this would entirely eliminate the attrition, but it can be controlled. Most of the times, these small changes would go unseen. But all the times, these small changes would bring substantial improvements. Recently, I read a book, Atomic Habits, which was written by James Clear. In that book, author has described beautifully how small changes would have driven them the success. So to conclude this, I would like to say, invest in your employees. They will invest in your organization success. Building the culture of trust and recognition might transform attrition into retention. Thank you.